Think about the last conversation you had. You probably listened to the words, but did you hear what their body was saying? Most of us like to think we're observant, but research suggests that over 60 to 90% of our communication is nonverbal. We are constantly broadcasting our deepest insecurities, our hidden attractions, and our unspoken frustrations without saying a single word. Today, we're going beyond the basics. We aren't talking about crossed arms or forced smiles. We're diving into the micro signals, the 8 subtle body language signs that most people completely miss. These are backed by behavioral psychology and FBI profiling techniques. By the end of this video, you'll see the world in high definition. Sign 1: the direction of the feet. Let's start from the ground up, literally. Most people focus on the face because that's what we've been trained to mask, but the feet are actually the most honest part of the human body. Why? Because they are governed by our limbic system, the fight or flight part of our brain. If you're talking to someone and their torso is facing you, but their feet are pointed toward the door, pay attention. This is a lead foot signal. Their brain is already checking out of the conversation and preparing to leave. Conversely, if you approach a group and they only turn their heads but not their feet to greet you, they don't actually want you to join the circle. The feet don't lie. Sign 2: the supraorbital fold, the hidden stress signal. Next, let's look at the eyes, but not the pupils. Look at the skin right between the eyelid and the eyebrow. When a person feels genuine distress or fear, the supraorbital fold tends to tighten or slightly hood the eye. In behavioral psychology, this is often linked to the freeze response. If you ask someone a difficult question and you see that slight compression around the brow, even if they are smiling, they are experiencing internal stress. It's a subtle flash of "I'm uncomfortable" that happens before the social mask can be put back in place. Sign 3: ventral vageling, frontal vulnerability. Human beings are biologically programmed to protect our ventral side, our front. This includes our neck, chest, and stomach. When we feel comfortable and safe with someone, we ventral orient. We leave our front exposed. However, watch for ventral bolstering. If someone suddenly crosses their arms, zips up their jacket, or holds a coffee cup with both hands directly in front of their chest while you're talking, they are creating a barrier. Even if they are nodding and agreeing, their body is telling you they feel threatened or defensive about the topic at hand. Sign 4: the supraorbital compression, squinting. Have you ever noticed someone slightly squinting their eyes during a negotiation? This isn't always about bad eyesight. In forensic psychology, squinting is a diminishing signal. We instinctively squint when we see or hear something we don't like. It's a way of physically blocking out a threat or an unpleasant reality. If you suggest a plan and you see a momentary squint, you've likely hit a point of contention. They are literally narrowing their focus because they are skeptical or displeased. Sign 5: pacifying behaviors, neck touching. When we get nervous, our brain needs to be soothed. We do this through pacifying behaviors. One of the most common yet subtle signs is touching the neck, specifically the suprasternal notch, that little dip at the base of the throat. Women often touch this area or adjust a necklace when stressed, while men might rub the back of their neck or adjust their tie. This action lowers the heart rate by stimulating the vagus nerve. If you see this, stop and ask yourself, what did I just say that caused them to need to self-soothe? Sign 6: blinking rates. The average person blinks about 15 to 20 times per minute. But when we are under cognitive load, meaning our brain is working hard to process a lie or handle intense stress, that rate changes. Interestingly, while someone is actively formulating a lie, their blink rate may actually decrease because they are so focused. But immediately after the lie is told, the blink rate will skyrocket. It's like a pressure release valve. If you see someone's eyes fluttering rapidly after a statement, their nervous system is resetting from a spike in tension. Sign 7: asymmetrical expressions. Genuine emotions are almost always symmetrical. If someone is truly happy, both sides of their face move in harmony. But watch for the half smile or the one-sided shoulder shrug. An asymmetrical expression is often a sign of contempt or uncertainty. If someone gives you a one-sided smirk while saying that sounds like a great idea, they likely don't think it's a great idea at all. They are experiencing a conflict between what they feel and what they are performing. Sign 8, the eyelid compression, eye blocking. Finally, look for the long blink. When we hear something we don't like or feel overwhelmed, we might close our eyes for a fraction of a second longer than a normal blink. This is an eye blocking mechanism. It's the brain's way of saying, I don't want to process this. It's a very strong indicator of dislike or disagreement. If you're presenting a project and your boss closes their eyes for a full second while you're speaking, you might need to pivot your strategy immediately. Reading body language isn't about being a psychic, it's about being a student of human nature. The next time you're in a meeting, on a date, or just at coffee with a friend, don't just listen to the story they're telling. Look for the feet, the neck, and the eyes. The truth is usually hiding right in front of you. If you found these tips helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of human behavior. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to grab my free leadership workbook, 5 Steps to Communicate with Calm, Clarity, and Confidence at powerofpeacefulness.com. Until next time, take a deep breath. Embrace the present moment and keep walking your path to peace.